The Department of State Services and the Nigeria Police have withdrawn the security details attached to the Osun State Governor, Ademola Adeleke. This development was confirmed on Sunday by the governor's spokesman, Olawale Rasheed, in a statement. In the statement, Rasheed said the attention of the Osun State government has been drawn to a report on the alleged withdrawal of security personnel from Governor Ademola Adeleke. You governor. We want to clarify that it is a minor disagreement between officers of the Department of State Service and the police. The matter has been reported to the headquarters of the two security agencies for resolution. The issue is being sorted out. We reassure members of the public that there is no cause for alarm. Your governor is fully secured and governance is proceeding without let or hindrance. So what kind of a little misunderstanding is that? This is what we call power show. And don't forget, this would have resulted to something else. If you withdraw the security details, then what happens? That means it's going to be as empty as an ordinary Nigerian on the streets, and that is not a good one. Whether they are lying to themselves, whether they are trying to cover up some things, until when it hits them, of course they will come out and say the truth. And don't forget, I always try to tell people to keep their fingers crossed. Remember when Oshomole and Governor Baseki, when they were having their fracas and what have you, they were denying it. It was not so, everything is fine. But when it's got to the nitty-gritty, when it got to the written, they couldn't even hide it. So they started opening up, this one betrayed me, this one did not do this. But initially, Nigerians knew from the beginning, and you were denying it. So that is just the way it is with all these government officials. They will try to, take people's mind off the whole thing. But if when the going gets tougher, they will come out and say the truth. We know that Governor, Adeleke has been fighting for this position since 2018, when some people tell you that his mandate was stolen away from him. Not until this 2022 again. But with God on his side, in this 2022, he got the mandates back. And since then, it's been back and forth concerning his certificate, concerning the INEC, concerning fraud or whatever. They've been trying to remove him. So, hearing this again at a glance, you begin to wonder, hey, I hope they are not going to push this man away. And people have been insinuating that the treatment given to Ihedioha of Imo State, when this man became the governor, he took the fourth position, Governor Hope Uzodinma, and today they've been calling him Supreme Court Governor. And there are people have been like, I hope it's Imo issue or Imo incident will not be like that of Osun. Okay, this APC government is something else. But Amechi suffered the same thing in 2014 under Goodluck Jonathan. Evil men always rejoicing in wickedness. What is the meaning of that? Isn't the right thing to be done? These APC bandits would be shown the way out of power completely. I hope so. It's not Amechi, it's Chris Ngige. When he was governor of Anambra State, there's never been a time Amechi security was removed. I hope it is not an impeachment process. Impeachment for what? Is that how they impeach governor? Go and impeach him. Anything could happen. Everybody must be at alert, because the more you look, the less you see. Because he's not an APC governor, some people are not serious with certain stage, to the extent that they wanted to talk but don't have a required percentage of wisdom to do so. When a spokesperson for Adeleke said that it is a minor disagreement that caused it, and it has been said for someone that even his brain work, okay, must reason or ask him what really happened before both SSS, DSS, and police authorities take that decision. But based on your hatred to a certain person, you will see them rushing to a comment box to say what they don't understand. Some people from East, where Obasanjo and on the ordinary Andy Uba collided with security forces to kidnap Chris Ngige, is serving governor. Well, APC with their evil tactics, may God protect the governor. This is one of the reasons why Nigeria must be restructured. When you say it must be restructured, is it the masses that will restructure it, or the people that you have put in the place of authority to restructure it, and they are not ready to restructure? And don't forget, Shetima, who has come out to say restructuring my food, the video is going viral. That kind of person, if he wins, even with Buhari, he has not even come out. Even APC has not even come out to say that they are not going to go or have anything to do with structuring. But with their attitude, they know. And from the onset, Nigerians knew that maybe at some point, because that was one of the reasons why Nigerians thought that they could vote them in 2015. But after 2015, they began to behave somehow. Till today, they will not come out boldly or outrightly to say they are not going to restructure. But we know that it's not going to happen. But Shetima has already said he doesn't believe in restructuring. And in one breath, even Tinubu is not really coming out to say restructuring and what have you. The reason why you see maybe all this sociocultural group always or political whatever always want to talk about to endorse anybody, and they want to endorse any candidate who is ready to restructure. But it's not even by agreeing that we're going to restructure, but by the time they get there, are they going to do that? So if you say Nigeria must be restructured, this is the reason why Nigeria, if you say must, it is not in the this restructure is not going to be in the hands of the people. The only thing that can be in the hands of the people is only election, and the election is where you choose who you think that will talk about restructuring. And even again, how do you know? They can tell you. They will agree to you on everything you want them to do. But when they get there, they will begin to tell you different stories. Who would have envisaged that Tinubu and the APC party will not even restructure? But see what is happening. So when you talk about it must be restructured, it's not by that though. It is now you can say, we must make sure that somebody or certain person must not come into power. Why should the governor's security details be controlled from Abuja? It was God made Adeleke Osun State Governor. Ọlọ́run jọ̀wọ́ bá ogun èṣù wí lórí ìjọba Adeleke. Jọ̀wọ́ bá èṣù. Okay. Oh my goodness. Why is this government is full of evil? Nigeria's style of policies for you. Where politically, natural institutions are actually the politicians. If it is in Nigeria, French presidents will single-handedly extend tenure for national teams coach, but instead is called on the FA to make recommendations. He should engage Amotekun outfits to give him close body protection. Amotekun, those are beginning to compromise. Those people are beginning to compromise. This is no longer a country, and if I have my way, I will renounce my citizenship of Nigeria. Everything has become a scam. The host of heaven will step into the situation of Osun State. Well, they said they have resolved it, but it is always, I don't think this man is going to have it smoothly. And I don't know, this Oyetola, I don't know why is it so important. So, they are so important in the sense that this position, of course, is important to politicians because they know what they are gaining. Yes, they've not done much. They've not done anything. We are just trying to patch up. Somebody will pay salary and will begin to say, yay. Those are the things they are doing. Even the salary, I don't think they are paying it in full. Is it not this modulated salary, the payment of salary? So, I don't know that the man is, you see him, you think he's a very quiet person, but himself is so desperate, he wants to be in power, but it is not working. The governor should make arrangements for his personal security. APC is evil. Let OPC and Egbekoya be forfeited to take charge. Osun people are solidly behind Ademola Adeleke. Let's give him a chance to correct the repressive rule of APC. Okay. Why? What offense did he commit? Some people will not read the news before they commit. Yes, now something is wrong. We can't say because the spokesperson of the governor came out and said everything is fine, it's just a minor issue that you're deceiving you. What could have led to that in the first place? And that's why people are talking about it. Not that because he said everything is resolved, then they shouldn't analyze it. It doesn't work that way.